a second here. Here come my stuns. And here comes the second stun. Getting the pick off on that Warlock. And unfortunately Sven does get cold feeded, but I don't know if I had the slow at this point. I think it did. Yep, there goes the slow. So here goes the slow on this hero. I'm going to put some pressure on him, but not going to chase it because it's a little bit too ballsy. Sven has no mana. And Lich is getting a double kill right now. Looks like she died right there. I believe that was as a result of Chain Frost going down. So picking off the Yes and the Razor there. And that's the power of a solo, the solo Lich. This is why, yeah, you're a bitch, dude. Seriously, go complain more. This is why I don't want to play pub games, because there's annoying kids like you whining all the time because your team isn't perfect. Like, seriously, dude, like, it's supposed to be fun and shit. Like, okay, yeah, he's a good player, but like, seriously. He's played a lot of games and his ELO really hasn't gone up that much. It's kind of weird. But his stats really aren't bad. He's definitely good at supporting, so I don't know. Kind of weird. Can I ever get Crow? Gloves of Face, Boots of Evelyn Skin. He wants his treads. So, yep. And sitting on a wand and the Ring of Regeneration, I'm going to be turning this into a hood eventually. They have a lot of magic damage. Razor, AA, Bat Rider, Earthshaker, Warlock. It's like almost all magic damage. So definitely going to go for the fast pipe. Usually you see a mechanism on the Visage, but I told Lich to get one, so he was going to get one, no big deal. Another nuke going down on Razor, and he does have a magic wand with a lot of heal, so getting another kill down here. And there's Initiate by Warlock's Infernal, but I have another Soul Assumption ready. I don't want to waste it on Warlock. Going to pick off the A as a result, and here we are. Going to try to Orb Walk down this Warlock. Oh, good try on the Illuminate, but did not charge it long enough, so he did not get a kill. What a goddamn joke. No, you are just an annoying bastard who is obviously a really fucking sore loser. So, whatever. Getting the last hit on that Infernal is really big. It's like 100 gold. And, so yeah. Sven pretty low, but he does have an Urn charge, so he's going to be healing up right now. Urn is just so fabulous. It's a really good Sven item. Gives him the mana regen, gives him more HP. Yeah, and he does need those nukes, so definitely very good. Got the treads on the Shadow Fiend. He's got a regen. He's going to be able to do a lot of nuking. Razor does not have that much HP. He doesn't even have boots yet. He's definitely had to play very defensive and bring himself a lot of selves. So might even have more coming. Nope. He's finally got his boots on the way. I don't know if Nevermore's going to get seen. Lich out of position. He might have gone in a little bit early. They could have gotten a kill there possibly. I don't know. I'm not sure. I wasn't completely watching since the start of that. But AA is coming up here to back him up. I'm sure he's raging at his teammates right now though. So Bat Rider trying to poke in, but I'm getting some vision with my bats. With my gargoyles, excuse me. One of them pretty low. I do not want to feed these. There's about 100 gold apiece. Man, that was close. He attacked the wrong one, so I'm going to send them back here where they can't be poked at. Tower is deniable. They did not realize that. Very frustrating. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to go for an Initiate here. Sven's going to drop down the stun. Illuminate going down. I believe I have a Soul Assumption pretty soon here. Here comes a stun on the Bat Rider. Big Soul Assumption dropping down, doing a lot of damage to this Bat Rider. Everybody taking a lot of fire damage, but he is going to get picked off by Sven doing a crap load of damage. Another nuke going down on the Warlock. And looks like Chachi gets picked off by that bat ultimately, so going to put some slows down. Another stun going down, getting some souls, big souls. As a result, dropping down the nuke, going to try to chase him down with the bats. See if we can get some stuns off of him. First stun, second stun. Oh man, Sven taking a lot of damage and too ballsy, not worth it at all. So definitely a little too ballsy, trying to get the pick off there, but it's just being too aggressive. And as a result, ES ends up picking up a kill that did not need to happen. We could have just kept our advantage going. Looks like Shadow Fiend getting a double kill on the Whiner and the Razor. So we're stomping the shit out of this team right now. 17-4. Really, really beast game so far. We're playing very solid. I think it's safe to say our trialing is doing really well. Not that they have a good trialing or that they're playing good heroes. But I think there's room for improvement for both of our teams. But still really fun so far. So in the future, if I was going to change this team setup, maybe swap out the Shadow Fiend for something, for more of a I don't know, he is a good semi-carry. Maybe like a Windrunner or something would be more wise in this lane setup, or this team setup, since we don't have very many stuns. Like a Windrunner or a Lion or something like that would be very powerful, I think. So, and then we could end up doing like really, really heavy pushing as a result with like, I don't know, with like a Lion or a Windrunner instead of the Shadow Fiend. I think our team setup would be very, very solid. And then you could just power shot non-stop with Ezreal if you're doing pushing. So I think that would be a very good team setup. And Mem was a little unsure about the setup so far. It looks like Initiate going down the Warlock, a little bit of a misplay on the stunning here. So both slow and the stun going down at the same time. It's going to be kind of tough to chase him down. I don't know if they're going to be able to get him And looks like, yep, they're going to go for it. Looks like Chain Frost comes off cooldown. Or not Chain Frost, but Frost Nova comes off cooldown, and he does pick up that kill. So nice play by I Don't Trust Noobs. Don't stun, DG. Fuck, you suck. I'm raging. Raging so hard. And it's hilarious. So, yep. If you see this guy in Dota Cash, go make fun of him for raging. It's awesome. Yep, so a little bit of ES pressure. I'm just going to harass him with my gargoyles here. I do see him pick up that Invis rune, unfortunately. So, that's too bad, but I did not know where he was going to head. So he's going to head somewhere and do some stuff. Razor City mid does not have much for items at all. These are pretty core. We usually see like a Phase Boots and a Vanguard. And I'm just kind of using my birds to scout a little bit. I do not want to necessarily... Looks like we might have an initiate coming from this Invis ES. Here comes the nice Echo Slam. Stun going down. Cold Feet. He is going to be really hard pressed to make it out. He's about to be frozen. Does get frozen. Almost made it out. But here comes some stuns. Gargoyle follow up. Stuns going down. Sven trying to make something happen, but once again being way too ballsy, and as a result getting picked off. So definitely misplaying him. I did save him with those gargoyles, but he tried to make something happen and ended up dying as a result. So trying to pick up an ES kill here, but these level 1 familiars are really not that powerful. And here's me with my epic micro skills, completely not moving as a result of microing those bats. So misplay, but I'm not the pro. I'm not a pro or anything. So sitting at level 9, I'm a little under leveled now because I was probably just microing the whole time, even though I do have 6 kills and 5 assists. So. But even still, we're doing better than the other team. 20-5 right now. Definitely very powerful. We should really be doing some pushing, considering how far up we are. Shadowfiend does have his Blink Dagger. He kind of likes going Blink Dagger usually, and it's argued that BKB is more powerful, but they're actually, most of their stuns go through BKB anyways. So Inferno goes through BKB, and so does the Batrider ult. ES does not, obviously, or does Cold Feet, but. Yep, looks like we're going to be doing a gank in the jungle, so just doing a little bit of roaming here. Almost got my hood. And it looks like Bat's going to be running into danger here. A little bit of a slow going down. Horrible raise, first shot. And going to have follow-up. Nice blink. Going to pick off the Batrider. SF does get stunned here. He's going to hopefully tread switch and wand up. And Sun's going down trying to pick off that ES, but he does not get stunned, so that's going to be the end of that. And AA sitting top with that Warlock. Razor farming it up. He does have a headdress. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he had a headdress. I was like, what? Razor has a headdress? I did see a mechanism Razor one game, and he ended up losing, and it's really not that good. It's kind of okay, but it's not good, so I was not happy about that. So picking up those treads, almost got my hood. Pressure going to be going on this ES. We have no wards on the map. A little bit of fail on our supports here. He probably doesn't even have wards. He just has wand and boots. He's sitting on 830 gold. Could definitely be buying stuff with that. Even like a Django or something would be nice. Dropping down the Illuminate for some extra damage. And here comes the AA ult. Going to slam down. I did not notice that. I was looking at other stuff. Lich going to be initiating with his Chain Frost. Pretty good initiate. Hitting a lot of people there. Really big damage going down. A nice ult follow-up by Nevermore. Getting a double kill. And going to try to pick off this ES. Picking him off with the Soul Assumption. And that's going to be the end of this Rax right here. Call in good game. I don't think it's the end of the game. I'll tell you that right now. So gonna kill all these creeps right now, and he thinks it's over. At least he's not raging. He's calling well played at least. He's not just blaming it on his baddie. So gonna pick up this Ogre Axe, and pretty soon here we're gonna see a BKB out of Sven, which is a very solid build, because that way you can actually use this plus 152 damage. So calling GG's again, and got my hood here, and we're gonna try to Rax this up here. Lots of GG's going down. I don't remember there being this many GG's. Ult going down, hitting up that Ezlor, doing quite a bit of damage. He's getting pretty low, but we're gonna try to take down this Rex. And the other team is spawning, so there's gonna be some good defense coming from them. They have such crappy items though. Earthshaker doing a nice teleport initiate on his stuff. Sven getting nuked down, but ES does immediately drop, putting down another. Got a Soul Assumption to release. I really wanted to release it, but I lost vision, and then I'm getting ulted, so taking a shitload of damage here, even though I have a hood. And gonna try to Soul Assumption before I die, but very big misplay on myself. It's one of those times where you like try to do something, and then you end up screwing it up. And even Nevermore getting cold feeted here on the fire. Very big misplay by both of us. That was definitely very bad considering how underfarmed they are. I mean, this is like with their items basically. They have like 2 items each, and at this point we were like, well, shit. That was pretty much a free Rax, and we just dicked it up. All I had to do was back up and play smart, and Sven had to do the same thing. He got nuked down pretty hard, and If we wouldn't have done that, that would have been a Rax right there. So Razor putting some pressure on bottom, TPing back. He fears the gank. There are no wards on the map. Definitely a pub CM picking up those phase boosts. He's going to be able to chase even faster and do more last sitting, have more last sitting potential. I'm going to speed this up just a little bit. We have a little bit of a lull in combat. Going to be CSing bottom a little bit as Lord tanking creeps like a pro. Still has no items. It looks like some mid pressure going on. So Scourge team is going to be heading mid, trying to make something happen. Warlock almost has the mechanism. Looks like we have some warding going by the ES. Very smart move. Batrider heading top, possibly going to do some damage. Lich might run into these heroes. He is warding, which is really solid. They do not have vision of each other. It's nighttime. It's only about this far. Generally, here comes the ward going down. And pressure going on top. Looks like we want to take that ward. 3 heroes mid. Going to be pressuring our first tower. They actually have no heroes, basically. Still bitching. Lich getting picked off by himself. I don't know why he went for this. He's going to try to get a Chain Frost off. Here comes the Chain Frost, but I don't know if it's going to make a big difference. Wow, lots of jumping going on. WoW does pick off the Razor. Really, really lucky. Picking off their carry. Warlock just following the Razor. Yeah, that was pretty fucking bad. He just followed Razor instead of going the opposite way. I guess you guys had... Okay, alright, that's an enemy ward. He didn't see those heroes. Okay, yep, he had the ward up. As a result, ES gets the kill. A little bit of a misplay by that Lich, so... Our Warlock went towards me. I'll let him slide. They can complain about that because Warlock did have a huge misplay right there. So we're putting some more Rax pressure on. Going to get that pipe pretty soon here. Definitely very close to it. Another Illuminate going down, doing some good damage. Getting hit by the Batrider. It's impossible for me to not bitch when people are this brainless and stupid. And I'm going to let, like I said, I'm going to let it slide for that. That was a huge misplay. Treads on the Batrider. He's got some good HP right now. And everybody else has very, very little. Even Razor sitting on nothing. Not really sure why we're backing up. Looks like, yeah, we only have 4 people, so probably going to sit back. Monkey is pretty close to his BKB, just sitting on that magic stick still. And Blink Dagger on Sven, very, very solid. I like how he went the Ogre Axe first and then went the Blink Dagger. Takes a while to finish that BKB, and it does give you more damage, but it's really nice to have a Blink Dagger. So he just picks up that Ogre Axe to get some more damage and some more HP, and then as a result, he can tank a little bit better when he does blink into the damage, or blink into combat. So just about to pick up this pipe here, so I wanted to creep that out a little bit. Very close, but we wanted to push it and possibly end the game. So nice Batrider launch going down. They did see that scout because we went this way past the with the runes, so they knew we were here. No point trying to ninja in the jungle. I wish we would have smoked at this point. Could have ran all the way past this ward and stuff like that, and they possibly picked someone off in the jungle. But now we actually have to fight an organized team, sitting up, playing defensive, playing smart-like. So Warlock does have his mechanism, really not bad at all. I'm gonna launch off my Soul Assumption, do a little bit of damage. Didn't really do that much. Kind of disappointed by that. I don't know if it lost charges as it got the kill or something. I'm not sure completely. Thought it was a lot closer to that pipe than that, but I guess not. Looks like the Fatal Bond's going down, taking a lot of damage. Monkey's going to initiate. Why am I going so fast? Shit. So Raze is going down. Lich almost dead. Got nice charges. Sven gets dropped on too. Soul Assumption going down the A, doing a lot of damage to him. See if we can get a pick off. SF does not get cold feeded. And here comes another Soul Assumption. I was blocking him, unfortunately, and I totally screwed that up big time. I wanted to get the Soul Assumption off to get the pick off, but it went away, and I was blocking that SF. So we just dove super hard. I just lost the courier. It was somewhere. Yep, there it is. Lost the courier. I did not notice. I saw that it died, and then people were just spamming on event. Pick up the pipe, pick up the pipe. So I found the pipe, and I got it. I did pick up that Infernal for 100 gold, which is makes it a little bit less bad. But it looks like I lost control of my familiars, and as a result, A gets 100 gold. Big screw up there. Definitely should not have dove in. He thinks he's really cool with his TP initiate again, so I had to pick up that flying courier right there, and I'm sitting way too close to the enemy with absolutely no one around, so getting the hell out. So that's frustrating, and speeding up again. Sorry I had that full speed. Looks like I'm going to go after this Razor here, so I'm going to try to make something happen. Lich coming in. Going to see if we can go on him. He has very crappy items. Yep, we're definitely going to get a nice surround on this guy. Here comes the slow and the other skills. Slow going down on him. Stun going down. Big damage. Getting the nuke to pick him off. Pretty easy kill. Definitely a little sloppy on Star. And he buys back, picking up a Stout Shield. I very much disagree with this item choice right off the bat. If you want to get a Vanguard, Get all the items first, please. It's 6 damage reduction. Let's look at how much damage all of our heroes do. I mean, even